Hey everyone, great to see you again. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a fully working Android and browser game using AI, without writing a single line of code, and yes, it's completely free. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use AI to build your own games from scratch, without any coding. I'm going to show you how to generate smart AI prompts that define your game's logic and features, how to level up boring visuals into eye-catching graphics, and how to add sound effects to bring your game to life. And hey, if you learned something new today, make sure to hit that like button. Alright, let's dive right in. First, you need to go to the Cursor AI code editor website. I'll leave the link in the description. Then, click on Download for Windows. If you're using a Mac, the option to download for Mac will show up automatically. While it's downloading, let's take a quick look at the pricing. You can use the Cursor code editor free for 2 weeks, and after that, you'll need to purchase it. But don't worry. After downloading, let's go ahead and install it. The installation is super simple, just keep clicking next until it's done. But make sure to check these 3 options during the setup. Once it's installed, you'll need to sign up for an account. You can use either your email or Gmail. I'm signing up using my Gmail. After signing up, just go through the setup steps by clicking next again. Now, create a new folder. You can name it based on your project. Since we're going to build a word matching game, I'm naming it accordingly. One more thing, make sure you've got Node.js and Python installed on your PC. It's super simple to set up, just download and install them like any other software. And if you need help, there are tons of quick tutorials on YouTube to guide you through it. Next, right-click on that folder and select Open with Cursor to open it inside the editor. After that, you need to open your web browser and search for the Play Store. Go to the Play Store website and use the search bar to look up a game. For example, I'm searching for this game. Click on the game, and you'll land on the installation page. From there, download all the screenshots of the game. Alright, I've saved all the screenshots to my PC. Next, head over to Google AI Studio. You'll find all the links in the description. Once you're there, select Chat, and from the models list, choose Gemini 2.0 Flash Image Generation Experimental. Then click the plus button and upload the screenshots we downloaded from the Play Store. After uploading, paste this prompt, which I've given in the description, into the input and hit send. AI Studio will now generate a detailed prompt for building the game. After that, switch the model to Gemini 2.5 and send the second prompt, also linked in the description. In this prompt, we're basically asking AI Studio, do you know how this game works and what its functionalities are? Finally, we ask it to give us a complete prompt to build the game using AI. And just like that, AI Studio will provide a fully detailed prompt to help us generate the game. Now let's go ahead and copy the prompt we just got from AI. We're using AI to write this prompt because it's great at understanding code, and it explains the game's logic and features way better than most of us could manually. Sure, you can write your own prompt, but honestly, I found this method to be way more efficient and accurate. Once you've copied the prompt, jump back into Cursor AI. Make sure you're in agent mode, and that you've selected Claude 3.7 Sonnet as your AI model. Now just paste the prompt in and hit send. Alright, I just ran into a quick issue here. Let me fix that and I'll be right back with the next step. Okay guys, I've fixed the issue. Just like before, we're going to paste the prompt and click send. Next, Cursor AI will ask for a few permissions, to create files, folders, and run some commands. Just go ahead and allow everything. If it asks for permission to install packages, click on Pop-out Terminal, then press Y and hit enter. Now it'll start generating the code. If you see an option that says resume the conversation, make sure to click it. Cursor AI will automatically create all the files and write all the code, you just have to keep allowing it. Since generating the code might take a few minutes, I'll pause the video here and come back once everything is ready. Then we'll test the game and see how it runs. Alright guys, our game is finally ready, let's test it out and see how it looks. Cursor AI built the entire game in just one go, super impressive, right? Now to run the game, all we need to do is type run, and the agent will automatically launch it on a local server for us. Next, just copy the server URL and paste it into your browser, and boom, your game will start running right away. You can publish games like this on the web, or even build an APK and upload them to the Play Store. And if I show you this in mobile view, you'll see that it runs perfectly in a 9:16 aspect ratio, just like a real mobile game. Right now, the UI is pretty simple, but the cool thing is, we can easily upgrade it and make it look amazing. And if we play the game, you'll notice it works exactly how we wanted it to. Alright guys, now we're going to improve the game's UI and animations. For that, we'll go back to Cursor AI, and this time we'll switch from agent mode to ask mode. From here on, things might get a little more complex, But don't worry, it'll feel easy if you focus more on understanding instead of just blindly following. Because the errors I'm getting might not be the same as yours. You just need to understand one thing: if any error comes up in the game, how to use Cursor AI to fix it. Whenever we want to ask Cursor AI something related to our game, or if we need ideas to improve our project, we'll use Ask mode and ask in simple language like, "What else can we add to improve this game?" Cursor AI will then analyze the entire project and suggest new features we can add. Alright, so Cursor AI just gave us a bunch of cool feature suggestions we can add to our game. Now technically, we can add all of them, but to keep this video short and to the point, I'm only going to show you how to add feature number 2 and number 7 from the list. I do recommend adding features one at a time though, because that way, you can create a backup before making any big changes. Don't worry, I'll show you exactly how to back up your project in a bit. Alright guys, this part might take a minute, so I'm going to pause the video here, and once the code is ready, we'll jump back in and test the game together. Alright everyone, the code is ready, now we're going to run the game. To do that, just click on Open Terminal, and then press Y in the terminal. After that, our game will run on a local server. But here, we're getting a server error. So we'll go back to Cursor AI and simply say something like "run this game," and Cursor AI will switch the server and run the game on a different one. Alright, looks like we're still getting an error. No problem, we'll just select the full error message, and copy it, and head back to Cursor AI. Now just type a simple prompt like "fix these errors," paste the message we copied, and hit send. Let Cursor AI do its magic. Alright everyone, Cursor AI has fixed the game. Now let's play it, and see how it works. Okay, so this time our game ran successfully, and the features we added are working too. If we check it in mobile view, everything looks perfect. The timer has also been added, which means if the player doesn't complete the level before the timer ends, they'll have to start over. Alright, now let's play the game. Oops. Another error popped up, but no problem. Just copy the error, go back to Cursor AI, and give it a simple prompt like, "This error shows up when I try to match the words." Then paste the error and hit send. Cursor AI will handle the fix. Alright everyone, let's check if the error is finally fixed. Now, since code generation takes a few minutes, I've been pausing the video during those loading times. But don't worry, I'm only skipping the boring parts. Anything important or useful for you, I'm making sure to show it all. Alright, as you can see, Cursor AI has fixed the error, and our game is running smoothly now. Next, I'm gonna show you how you can start customizing your game by adding new features. Let's take a really cool example, a hint feature. So when a player gets stuck trying to find a word, they can tap on hint. And the missing word will get highlighted after they watch a 10-second ad. It's a smart way to help the player and earn from your game at the same time. Let's hop back into Cursor AI and start with the prompt. So check this out, I gave Cursor AI a prompt, but I made a little mistake in it. And I'm showing you that mistake on purpose so you understand how to give better prompts for the best results. In this case, I described the hint as a button instead of a feature. And now watch what happens because of that. This is super important to learn how AI responds based on your prompt wording. Alright. So the code for our hint button is ready. Now let's run the game, and see what happens when we give the wrong prompt. The game didn't show any errors, and the feature we asked for was added too. At first, I thought the hint feature wasn't working, but then I noticed it down in the bottom left corner. So yeah, it is working, but it's showing the hint in text form. What we actually want is for the hint to be highlighted on the screen, just like in other games. Also, the button's position isn't right. It should have been at the top, but since we didn't mention that in our prompt, the AI placed it wherever it wanted. So now, let's go back to Cursor AI and give it a perfect prompt. This time, if you check out the prompt, I've packed it with way more details. I didn't just call it a hint button, I clearly explained it as a feature. I also told the AI exactly where to place it on the screen, how long the ad should play after a player taps the button, and that the hint should only appear after that 10-second ad, and not just appear, but actually get highlighted, just like in pro-level games. Plus, I even explained why this feature matters for the player, so the AI fully understands the context. Alright, now let's send this prompt, and once the code is generated, we'll run the game and test it out. I've just run the game, now let's check if the hint feature has been added or not. The hint feature has been added, now let's see if it actually works or not. 3, 2, 1. Alright everyone, the hint feature is working exactly the way we imagined, super smooth. Now it's time I show you how to back up your game, and more importantly, why taking a backup is a total lifesaver. And after taking the backup, we'll learn how to add sound effects to the game. To take a backup, just create a new folder and name it Backup. Then, copy the entire folder where you built your game and paste it into this backup folder. Now, why is backup important? Cursor AI usually generates great code, but sometimes unexpected errors pop up, ones that are nearly impossible to fix for a regular person. Sure, you can use Cursor AI to fix them, but it'll take extra time and use up more of your credits too. For example, we're about to add sound effects to our game. If something breaks while doing that, it'll take me a lot of time to fix. But if I already have a backup, I can simply delete the broken code and restart from the last working version. So now we'll learn how to add sound effects. For that, we'll go back to our games folder and create a new folder named Sound Effects. We're doing this to keep all our files organized and avoid any mix-up. Once you've got your sound files, just paste them into the sound effects folder. I've got a quick 1-second sound effect here, and I'm gonna use it on the tappable letters in our game. So whenever the player taps a letter to find a word, this sound will play in a loop. It's a great way to make your game feel more responsive and fun. Alright, to set the sound effect on taps, we'll go to Cursor AI and give this prompt. Play this sound on every tap. Play it in loop. Here is the MP3 sound effect path. Then we'll go to the sound effects folder, right-click on the sound we want to use, and copy its path. Paste that path after the colon in the prompt and hit send. Once the code is generated, we'll run the game to check if it's working or not. Alright guys, the code has been generated. Now let's run the game and see if the sound plays on taps or not. Alright guys, the game started without any errors and the sound effect is also working perfectly on taps. And that's how you can build full Android and browser games with Cursor AI, without writing a single line of code. Now you can convert this game into an APK and play it on your phone, or even upload it to the Play Store. You'll find plenty of videos on YouTube showing how to convert a React app into an APK. Now it's your turn to take it even further, upgrade the graphics, add cool animations, and unlock more levels. I really hope I explained everything in a clear and easy way. If this video helped you out, don't forget to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Thanks a ton for watching. See you in the next one.